Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm continuing my Monochromatic series. So today I'm going to do the color yellow. It was requested for me to do next by my subscriber and friend, Mel. So Mel, this one's for you. I'm going to be doing a completely yellow look using a bunch of different palettes because I don't really have a palette that has all yellow. I didn't have a yellow shirt, but this Luna and Artemis dress that I got from Torrid, there's like a yellow moon, so I don't know if that counts, but that's about as good as it gets for yellow for me. I already have on my eye primer because I did have a lot of staining on my eyelids from the Manny MUA palette. It didn't surprise me though, because any palette that has like a very pigmented pink or red, and I use both, and purple honestly, is going to do that. So it's not just his palette. I'm going to be using a lot of different shades. Like I said, I'm going to be using this yellow from Melt Cosmetics. I might not use all of these, but I'm going to be using this Electrocute from SugarPill in the shade High Viz. It's a pretty sparkly yellow. I have the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. This one has a yellow. If you guys want a dupe for this, the Yes Please palette from ColourPop is supposedly exactly like this, so I might use that yellow there. I also have Trading Mekka's Beta palette. They have a beautiful, like, very yellow gold that I'm going to use right here. And then Suva Beauty has, in their Cupcakes and Monsters palette, they have a yellow. And then the Juvia's Place and the Festival palette from, the Zulu and the Festival palette from Juvia's Place also each have a yellow in them. I'm going to be using a yellow highlighter, like yellow toned highlighter from Trading Mekka. And I'm going to be using this lipstick from SugarPill. This is the closest to yellow that I could find. It's like a golden yellow, and it's called Glint. So that's that. And yeah, let's get started. You're already going to hear my dog snoring. She has already started in on the snoring. So I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, which I told you guys, I think it was yesterday's video, that I like to use this as like a hydrating primer. For some reason my skin has been really dry lately. I don't know why. Because it hasn't been dry outside. Well, maybe a little bit more dry than usual for summer. We've been having a lot of rain though, but I don't know. I just feel like my skin is a little bit more dry. I don't feel like this primer helps at all with like longevity or smoothing out your pores or anything. I mean, it does make foundation go on smoothly just because it's very hydrating. And anytime your face is dry, it's going to be more difficult to get your foundation to be smooth. But other than that, I don't really feel like it does anything, and for the price, it's not really worth it. But since I have it, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to put on tape, and I will always let you guys know, like I said, if you know something is worth the money or not worth the money. I just couldn't with my brows today. I tried. I decided to use the It Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil. I don't even know where the lid is. But yeah, it's not my favorite brow pencil, so this is what we're working with today. Okay, so I think the shade that I'm going to go in with first is going to be from the Trading Mekka Beta palette, and I'm going to use that gold. And I'm going to use my blue, I don't even know, from this Morphe collection, the one that I showed you guys. It comes in that one pouch. And so this is just a very yellow gold eyeshadow. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner on the lid because I want the lid to be really shimmery. But yeah, it's a very pigmented gold, but it's yellow, like very yellow. And I think once I put the other yellow eyeshadows on it, it's going to be even more yellow toned, if that's possible. Yep, I like it. So people are starting to get their packages. I was talking to Tammy and she got her package today. I think the winners are getting their package tomorrow. So I'm excited to see if people are enjoying them. And that was for the 100 and the 300 subscriber giveaway. I did say yesterday, in yesterday's video, the Manny MUA palette video, that if I get to 500 subscribers by Saturday, I will try my best to get an extra Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star, that comes out at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. So if I'm at 500 subscribers by then, I'll try to get my hands on an extra one of those. And if I'm not able to get an extra one, because sometimes they sell out and sometimes they limit how many you can buy, then I will get a new one of the new Manny palettes instead to give away. So keep that in mind. I think I'm gonna go into the Suva Beauty Cupcakes and Monster. No, actually I lied. I'm gonna go into the Festival palette because I want to use that mustard yellow in the crease. So this one has a mustard yellow right there. And I'm just going to use my Morphe M441. Just clean that off. Color switch. I want to use this to put some depth into the look. I've never actually used this color before. It's a very mustardy yellow. It's kind of orangey almost, a little bit. I'm going to brighten it up with a different shade. Is anybody a hockey fan? Because the Caps won the Stanley Cup, and I've had the TV on all day in the background. I've been cleaning and stuff, and in DC, which is near where I live, they have been having the parade and all that stuff going on, so I like to watch hockey. I am actually a Winnipeg Jets fan, but not to say that I don't want the Caps to win. Actually, I'm gonna go into the Melt Cosmetics one because that's a very bright yellow. This one is called Neon, which I think this is because the shade is, the stack is called the Neon shade, or the Neon stack. So I'm going to go in with that. Yeah, that's definitely going to brighten it up. I don't think I've ever done an all yellow look because for me, for some reason, yellow and orange were always my least favorite shades when it came to makeup or clothing or anything, really. But lately, for some reason, I've really been enjoying them. I don't know why my opinion on that has changed. Oh, that's yellow. Okay. That is definitely yellow. And then I'm going to go into the Natasha Denona palette. Oh, actually, I'm going to stick with the Festival palette because I like that mustard color. I think I'm going to put that on the outer V. It's a little bit darker than the rest of the yellows. That was interesting. And I think next I'm going to do pink because that was the other shade that Mel requested. So I'm going to do pink next. And then after pink, I will need you guys to let me know. Well, I guess orange. What is left? Orange, green. Oh no, green was actually requested next, I think. I'm going to use a little bit of this High Vis, this SugarPill. It's an electrocute. You can kind of see it. It's very sparkly. So I'm going to use my Violet Voss glitter glue. Oh, I just dropped that sponge. I have to wash that before I use it again. That was the dry sponge that I used to blend out my eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to put that just in the inner corner a little bit. I really like this glitter adhesive because it has a wand. I do need to get a new one though. This is almost gone. And this, like I said, and I just dropped it. I was going to show it to you. It's by Violet Voss as well. I think I've shown it to you guys before. All right. So I'm just going to take that. Ooh, that is so sparkly. Oh, I don't know if it's going to translate on camera, but it is so cool. And I'm going to put close-ups as always on my Instagram. That is really cool. See how that just lightened that inner corner up a little bit? I was trying to figure out what I could do to kind of make the different yellows, you know, look different, because when you're doing a monochromatic color, you want to use different shades of that color so that it's not all flat. But yellow is one of those colors that doesn't have as many shades as, like, say, blue or green, in my opinion, or at least I don't own as many shades. Yeah, I like how that brightened it up and made it really glittery. I'm gonna have to use these shades more often, you guys. I actually really like it. And I think it makes my green eyes pop a little bit. Okay, take off the tape. That definitely had some fallout. It's harder to see because it's a lighter color. And I'm going to be doing my full face of drugstore probably tomorrow. And then I'll do a second Manny MUA palette. Oh my gosh, so I had commented on somebody else's video the same opinion that I had in my video yesterday about how Manny didn't do his own makeup. Ooh, it turned into an argument, not with me. Like, I commented and then I went to bed. And when I woke up, the comments, oh my goodness, it was like, you know, well, this, that, and the other thing. And then this person said, you know, that's just an opinion. Like, you know, people can have an opinion if they want to. I'm just wetting my sponge. And I mixed my Fenty Beauty foundation with my Lancome foundation. And, you know, I guess she was coming to my defense or whatever. But, I mean, the other person, I didn't feel like they were attacking me. I feel like they were just stating their opinion. But then it just turned into this nightmare. I deleted the comment. I don't want to see notifications for people arguing constantly, because it's just an opinion, you know. It's like, I just know that if I was going to do a makeup palette, I would want to do my own makeup for the campaign. I totally understand that, you know, and I don't even think it would matter to me if his eyes weren't on the cover of the palette. That's what I was more getting at, because it's like, you know, if it was just a normal palette and he was like, because Jeffree Star doesn't do his own makeup for his campaigns, but he doesn't have his eyes on the cover of the palette. So for me, I think that was what I was trying to say. But yeah, that one comment section, I was like, whew, people are brutal. Both the people defending me and the people that were like mad at, they weren't really mad at me for saying it. They were more mad at the person that was defending me. But, which, you know, the person who originally commented to me wasn't even mean. And then the person that was mean first was the one that was trying to defend me. And I was like, oh no, don't start an argument. I don't like arguments. Okay. So there is that. And don't forget to check out Tammy's giveaway. She's giving away 2 of her headphones, which is really exciting. This is the Makeup Revolution concealer. I don't have a lot of it left, but I need to remove the stoppers. I think I've told you guys that before. If you remove the stopper, it will sometimes give you more product, although I don't know if in this one it will. This one seems a bit dried out. Actually, let me grab a different concealer. I put it in this little makeup bag. I'm gonna use that Fit Me concealer that I used in yesterday's video. I love this. Thank you, Charlotte, for recommending it. It is awesome. It was so funny. I got a comment in my comment section. It's still there. And it said, "Is this drag makeup?" And it was one of my, I forget what video it was. I want to say, was it my blue monochromatic look? I don't know. It was one of those. It was a blue look of some kind. Blue and green look, I think. And I was like, no, but I love drag makeup. But it's funny to me because I've always compared my makeup like to, not compared it to drag makeup, but I've always joked that like I put on so much makeup when I do my own makeup, because this is literally the way that I do my makeup for you guys is literally how I do my makeup on a daily basis. There is almost no difference. I put on this much eyeshadow. Like when I do, you know, the looks with like the blue and the green and the crazy colors, like that is how I wear my makeup on a daily basis. If you see me, if you guys ever see me out at the mall or something, you will notice, like if you ever actually meet me in person, you will see me wearing the same exact makeup that I wear in my videos, because that's just what I like. I like crazy makeup. The only time I don't wear crazy makeup is my dad is not a crazy makeup fanatic. I'm using the peach powder and the Maybelline Fit Me powder mixed together. My dad is not a huge fan of makeup, and he used to really not understand at all why I liked makeup. But then he realized, we had a long talk one time after an argument, and he realized that it's the way I express my art form. And so the only time I don't wear a lot of makeup is when I'm going to my parents' house for dinner. I still, if I'm going to my parents' house for a party, my dad knows I'm showing up in full glam. But if I am coming just for dinner, just on a weeknight or whatever, I go ahead and I just do minimal, neutral for me, neutral makeup. Actually, since I started my channel and I've been doing some more neutral looks here and there, neutral for me, I guess, I've actually come to like it a lot more on myself. I'm using the Sweetie Pie bronzer from Too Faced. And this is just some random brush I got from Sonia Kashuk. But yeah, I'll either wear no makeup to my parents' house for dinner, or I'll wear neutral. It used to be that if I wasn't going to do crazy makeup, I wouldn't do makeup at all. But now I just kind of do a little bit of a neutral look. But he's very supportive of my channel. And he understands more where I'm coming from now in terms of my makeup. So that's really good. I'm going to use my NYX Ombre Blush in the shade Codebreaker. I'm actually just going to put that on the same brush. I don't know why I always make the funniest faces when I put on certain makeup products, but it's like I can't stop myself. Do you guys do that? It's kind of a big brush for blush. I feel like I'm putting blush on half my face. And then I'm going to use the, that was a stuffy today, sorry. I'm going to use the Trading Mekka palette. I'm going to use this yellow right there. And I need some spray. I'm going to use the Fix Plus Coconut, which I'm going to try not to talk while spraying. Yesterday in my video, I tasted it. Oh. So I'm using my Juvia's Place highlighter brush. This is really my favorite highlighter brush that I've ever used. This is like a greeny, goldy yellow. Very blinding. I'm going to put a little bit of Crisp, which is a little bit of a lighter yellow on top of that. Oh yeah. Actually, there's like 3 yellows I could choose from in here. And it went on very blinding because it is wet. My dog snoring. And then I'm just going to put Crisp on my nose by itself. I think this is where I like the brush the most, is for my nose, because I feel like when I put it on with any other highlighter brush on my nose or my Cupid's bow, I feel like it just goes everywhere. I feel like this just blends it out the best. I don't know why. Okay. I'll remove the foundation from my lips with my little makeup wipe. I just put my hair up today because we're having thunderstorms and my hair does not do anything when it's raining. Nothing. Oh my gosh, she's so loud. She snores louder than, I'm telling you, louder than a grandpa. Mascara. I'm not going to forget that in this video because today I need it. Sometimes I do eyeshadow and I'm like, oh, I could do without mascara if I wanted to, but when it's this light, no, you need mascara. I'm going to do the NARS Black Moon liner in my waterline first. Oh my gosh. Have you ever heard a dog snore that loud before? Can you guys even hear it? You can probably hear it. For some reason, when I have her in here with me, she falls asleep. Am I boring? Maybe. I don't know. I've been told that my voice is soothing before. Maybe that's what it is. I'm going to use that shade Oro from the Festival palette, the mustard green, and I'm going to put that under my eyes with my pencil brush from MAC. I don't think that's going to show up very well. I got a tip. I don't remember who it's from. It was from one of the videos I was watching. And it said that if you have staining from pink or red eyeshadow, that you can use micellar water to get it out. And you did that today, and it actually did get most of it off. I mean, it was still there somewhat. Alright, I'm going to use a different yellow. I'm going to go into the Suga Beauty Cupcakes and Monsters yellow, because that's a pretty bright and pigmented yellow. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called. Are the names on this palette? Yes, they're in the back. It is called Electric Slide. Oh, there we go. That's more yellow. So yeah, so that definitely was a good tip. So thank you to whoever said that in their video. I forget I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of different channels. I'm using the Butterfly mascara from L'Oreal that was also recommended by Charlotte, that I love. I feel like I don't get it all over my face like other mascaras, and I feel like it really separates my lashes. Woo! Except I just poked myself in the eye. Okay. Oh, now my eyes watering. Okay. Got a little bit under my eye, but I'm gonna wait for it to dry and for my eyes to stop watering before I'm just gonna put a little more blush with this brush instead. Okay. All right, now what was I gonna do? Lipstick, right. Okay, so this is Glint from SugarPill. I love their lipsticks. They're a little bit like on the hard side, but they stay on for a really long time. I have the purple one, green one, this one, and a hot pink one called Girl Crush, which I love. Yeah, and with the yellow eyeshadow, I feel like it makes this look a little bit less gold and a little bit more yellow. So, and I just dropped it. So this is the final look. I actually really like it. I think I would wear it again just in everyday life. So I think this series is really good for that. It's really teaching me, to branch out and use different colors than what I normally use, because blue and green are like my go-to, and then purple, I would say purple and pink maybe would be next. But anyhow, I hope you guys like it. Go check out my Instagram to see close-ups, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.